Y'all thought y'all was gonna see the last of me, but y'all not. I'm back for the Divine Feminines. So this is gonna be a Divine Feminine reading. The first card we have is Increased Support. So it is an angel, as you can tell. There is, well, I feel like this is Source, the illumination, and it looks like I would say the heart space and the solar plexus and like sacral chakra area are being illuminated. So I feel like the divine feminines are clearing out some of the lower chakra energies right now, but I also feel like they're really in their heart space. They're fully embodying their heart space. And with increased support, it says your positive focus and willingness to receive have opened the doorway to an abundance of help and opportunities. So I feel like the divine feminines have really been living through their heart space. I know that I have, and I feel like they're listening to their divine guidance. They're listening to their higher self. They're listening to Source, because Source is you. You are Source. Source is within you. And if you're living by a heart space, then you're really able to be that divine light. So because you're living through your heart space and you're moving through your path through your heart space, it has really opened the doorways to allow that abundance that you've been waiting for, that you've been trying to manifest to really come in. Also get be open and receptive to it. If you're not, I guess, if you're going through some purging, like you're releasing some of your ego, or you're releasing, I guess, of fears and worries and doubts about whether or not this is your twin flame, or like you have abandonment rejection wounds, or if your twin flame is even going to come back, just know, like, if you continue to focus on you, you continue to focus on your heart space, you continue to be in the now, that's going to allow things to unfold. You also have the support of like your divine guidance. You have the support of, oh, look, I just saw 217. If you watch the Divine Masculine video, no, I'm just talking about that 217. But anyways, I feel like if you continue to be in the now, it really is going to allow the door to, it's that zero space, it's that 0 point which allows things to manifest. So you do have support if you are releasing, purging, surrendering. I just saw 244, but you do have the support from your higher self, divine guidance, Source. Support yourself too. Like, if you're feeling some type of way, comfort yourself. Be like, bitch, I love you. Okay? I love me. Look yourself in the mirror. Bitch, I love you. You're that bitch. You're a boss ass bitch. You can do this. We've gotten this far, so let's continue on because we can do it. That's what I have to tell myself sometimes. Sometimes I have to look in the mirror and be like, bitch, you made it this far. Look at where you are now. And so there is increased support. Abundance is coming through for the divine feminines. There is, I did get divine intervention. So it says God sends miracles to answer your sincere prayers. I feel like with this card, it's really saying that the divine feminines are receiving the abundance because of the other card. It says the doorway to an abundance of help and opportunities has opened. I feel like the divine feminines are really receiving what they've been praying for, what they've been working towards, all of the abundance that they've been desiring. I feel like that's coming through now. And I feel like the divine, their connection to Source, like they're coming into full union. Their connection, their union with Source is really starting to strengthen. That's what I get with divine intervention, is union with Source. Is union with Source is union with yourself. And I know, like, I mentioned it before, but when I say affirmations, I have a set thing of affirmations that I say on a daily basis every morning. And lately, sometimes, like, it's pretty much verbatim. Like, I say everything like verbatim that I said the day before. So when something new comes in, I feel like it's something that I'm channeling. And I have really been gung-ho on saying my affirmations as I'm in union with myself. I'm in union with Source. So I feel like full union with Source, full union with myself is really happening. And I feel like that's what's going on for the divine feminines right now. And the more you come into union with yourself, the more you come into union with Source, the more abundance you receive. And we also have Let Yourself Sparkle and Shine um, right here. So this was the Divine Intervention card. It's also yellow and gold. So I feel like it has to do with the solar plexus, really being confident in yourself now. Really, I feel like gold is an important thing, but I'm not really sure what gold is connected to. Um, Maybe heart space. I'm not quite sure. The illumination. I'm thinking about sun too. Um, really gaining that strength from the sun. But anyways, let yourself sparkle and shine. Um, is my favorite word, but y'all already know that. So, let yourself, ooh, y'all just had nipples to the wind and y'all love every single second of it. So, let yourself sparkle and shine. As you can see in this one, the heart space is illuminated as well as the head space. So the crown chakra is open, which is allowing you to connect to source. Your heart space is really open, which is telling me that the divine feminines are really in their heart space right now. They're really living through that heart space. They're receiving and giving that unconditional love. They're embodying the unconditional love. If you're not, then you need to be opening up your heart space, working on opening up your heart space. I mentioned in another video, I've been listening to this heart meditation music pretty much every morning whenever I wake up. I'm getting ready, I put that on, and we we doing the damn thing. So um, also, what I get with this is that the divine feminines are really coming into themselves. They're really being confident about who they are. They're learning who they are, whether you're learning about the, you know, other, I guess, your connections to your ancestors or to the goddesses that you are. Um, I've been really feeling the energy of like fully integrating the divine feminine goddess energy within me. Um, for those of you that don't know, I am a divine feminine in my twin flame journey. So I really, I used to be like so out of tune with my feminine because I did not like the feminine. I didn't like, I did not, excuse me, I did not like the feminine. Oh God, look, I'm speaking truth, huh? My throat chakra, I was burping. So I did not like my feminine side of me. I did not like it because it made me uncomfortable to be around other guys. And I've been around girls my entire life because my mom is a single mom. I have a bunch of aunts, and I'm I like men. So it's been hard for me to connect to the masculine side, but because I wasn't connecting to men and like hanging around with guys and stuff for a long time, I was really in my masculine because I hated to be that feminine side. So um, when I started this twin flame journey, I had slowly became comfortable with the feminine side of me, and then all of a sudden, like when I met my twin flame, boom, I was mad comfortable. Like I'm a divine feminine goddess. I'll be proud to say it. I've always supported women. I love the strength in women, and I'm proud to be a divine feminine goddess. Yeah, physically I'm a dude, but whatever. I'm a divine feminine goddess. If you want to argue about it, debate your mama. So, um, but yeah, so I feel like the divine feminines are really coming into who they truly are, really being like, yes, I am that bitch. Like I'm a boss ass bitch. I can handle shit. I'm strong. I've made it through the ups and downs. I've always been there for myself, and like the confidence is just exuding out of you, and the you're really integrating that divine feminine goddess. A lot of divine feminines are just all 944. And if you're not, by the way, if you see me picking my nose, I'm not picking my nose. I have a nose ring, and you can't really see it, but the metal part keeps coming out all the time, so it looks like I have this fucking booger, so I'm always like trying to push it back in to make sure, you know, I ain't look like I got a booger in this bitch. So, um, so yes, divine feminines, really allow yourself to be that divine feminine goddess. Really integrate and embody and live as a divine feminine goddess. That is something that we have been working on for a long time, divine feminines. I know you know it. I know we know. We keep going through these layers of, you know, having to work on our self confidence and our self worth and, you know, our own self love, because I feel like a lot of us have been looking for it in other things, but not in ourselves. So I feel like a lot of the divine feminine journey, at least all of the people that I watch or resonate with, they always talk about the divine feminines needing to have that self love. So I feel like a lot of the divine feminines have always looked in love for other people because we hadn't loved ourselves enough. But now we're loving ourselves fully and we're shining bright like a diamond. Be that light, divine feminine, that guides the way. That is what we are here for. I just saw 11:11. Be that light. You are the light in the darkness. You are that bright light. You know, you help guide your twin flame because you're that light that shines in their darkness. You shine your own light into your own darkness. You help the people around you. So realize, divine feminines, your power, and let it just exude, sparkle, and shine. Now, for the messages that the divine feminine has to the divine masculine, it's make time for self-care. I feel like the divine feminines truly know or picking up on the energy of the divine masculine, knowing that they're closing out the cycles and that they're probably going through some of the lower vibrations to clear them out and stuff like that. They're knowing that the divine masculines are really working through that shadow, trying to shine the light into the darkness. But they're telling the divine masculines that they need to take time for the self-care. And what I also feel like, this one has something over the heart and the illumination. So I feel like the divine feminines are also telling them to focus in their heart space and allow the crown chakra to be open to receive that divine guidance, that divine wisdom, that divine knowledge, which is also going to allow for that self-care, because if you're listening to divine guidance and you know it's already taken care of, you ain't got to worry. And at the bottom of the deck, I didn't do this for masculines, but I'm going to do this for feminines. It says forgiveness heals. The overall energy for divine feminines is they're learning to forgive themselves. They're learning to forgive. They're learning that love is forgiveness and that love is healing. And they're releasing the anger and, I guess, all of the lower, like the blockages and the things that they've been holding back, or that have been holding them back on this journey. That's what I feel like the divine feminines are doing, because I have mentioned in a couple of videos, I feel like the divine feminines are really purging out some of the rest of the shit that don't serve them right now, because you're getting closer to union with yourself, with source, and with your twin flame. So you need to make sure that you are all nice and clear so you are able to receive, because if you have some shit in the way, then you're not going to be able to receive. If you have a big old, you know, closet, like for example, if you're a hoarder and you just keep putting shit in that room, you don't have space to receive something brand new. What if you wanted to make that room like a guest bedroom? Or what if you wanted to make that room like a den or a movie room? And you can't do that because you have a bunch of shit in there. So I feel like the divine feminines are finally getting to the last items of clearing all of that shit out. So anyways, guys, sending lots of love and lots of light. I hope everybody's having a blessed day. Remember, live in that heart space. Peace and blessings.